So terus gue dapat brand musik guys.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We're up and running then. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simple as the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Zanetti looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Filippo Inzaghi. Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Best. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played into space. Oh, no joy this time. And he's gone looking for safety. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here! And it's played into the middle. Deftly away. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And this is Inzaghi. And here's Messi. Looking here to chip it through. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Barcelona have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Over to the right flank. And this is Messi. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
He's had it taken off him. So we're still where we started right now. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Cruyff. And a chance! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Forlan. Modric. Filippo and shot it! Goal! Goal! Barcelona! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he shoots! Oh, good finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Messi. Could be danger here. Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Forlan. Zanetti. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is well cleared. Now it's Neymar. Just past the 40th minute mark. No way through. Now it's Neymar. Dani Olmo. Oh, red, nice interception. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Inzaghi. Modric, who does have an assist to his name. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's destined for the flank. Zanetti crosses. And the ball is out of play. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rodri cuts out the pass, and it's Modric. Modric, lovely pass, but can he get there? Edmilson. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now, can he finish? Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
A case now of complete control. Maldini.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Just eases him off the ball. Shot, surely! And no mistake. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Rodri. Now Modric. Dani Olmo. And it's Modric. Filippo Inzaghi. The ball has bounced loose now. Messi. And it's Neymar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Forlan. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Forlan. It's Forlan! That was mighty close. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rodri. Dani Olmo. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Cruyff. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Modric. Always onto this. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Off the post! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Inzaghi gets flagged offside.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Stood up well to him there. And here's Forlan. Just about within shooting range. Oh, what has happened here? Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options, takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Threads one in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Modric. Rodri. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a key interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Pele! Well, that is remarkable.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away. Modric. Cruyff. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's certainly... Forlan!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Pele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, what a mistake! Great ball if he can get there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now that's well seen too. Can he get away here? Great vision. Edmilson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi! Good-looking ball. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Best with 200 games under his belt now. The standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. Neymar! They score!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Costa Curta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Haaland. Tries to thread one through, and he's picked it up out wide. Great challenge, time to perfection.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Walker makes the interception. Can he spark a counter here? Cruyff. He's through here. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. Goes looking wide. Thuram. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Best! And there's a goal! What a moment for the double centurion!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
He's in one-on-one. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now, and no mistake. They're back within reach. So could they be onto something here? Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So now the difference is 3. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos delivers.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cruyff. Spread it left. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Thuram. Chance for a shot! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Roberto Carlos. Well read, and the danger is averted. Wirtz has it in a wide position. Costa Curta is onto this. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? Wirtz. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Konate spots it and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. And now they can clear their lines. And that signals the end of the first period.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona, at times brilliant, at times frustrating. 2 up in this roller coaster of a game. Shot at goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. And here's Wirtz. Pinches it off him.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar tries a shot! Well taken goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And that's a sharp finish.
Está gol, guys.
Palmer may be down, but not out just yet. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's well spotted. Best is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Messi. Cruyff. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rijkaard. Palmer are looking to break at pace. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's running through, and the shot! And it's in! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Konate. Scholes. Can he get it through? Wirtz. He is through here. It's a good-looking delivery. Has to go back here. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Messi is flagged offside.
Parma really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Best. Thuram. Now Costa Curta. Messi. A corner it is then.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Parma have their second corner now.
Messi, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo, el dorsal 11, Neymar, el dorsal 14.
Triol with the
Serán
clearance.
sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 4,
Barcelona are looking to go forward
el
now.
dorsal 21, el dorsal 19.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Well, at least they
jugadores.
acknowledge the effort.
Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Solot receives it in a good position here. He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work.
Good chance here! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Roberto Baggio. And the pass is intercepted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Towering header! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Parma really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Knocks it into space. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's played through for him. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Parma clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's in plenty of space here. Big chance! Oh, he's done it! So he's
Golita,
done
guys.
it! Is this the moment they stole it? Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it?
En el minuto
Perfection.
90, el dorsal
Barcelona look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Parma do have a chance to counter here. Scholes running with intent. That is good alertness. No way through. And here's Surlot. Pele. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And that will be it. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Barcelona really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result.
Satu dia. Gila. Mana banyak gratis ya.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly.
Oh, greatly! And he's opted for the long pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Has a look and place it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Maldini. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Goa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Best! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Maldini. Oh, important interception. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Toure attempts a clearance. Cafu. Throw in. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them. And a goal.
Vieri! Priol with the clearance.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Threads one in. Best. And he's had it nicked away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rivaldo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. More and more pressure on the ball here, and that's a good-looking ball. So we're still where we started right now. Now there's a fine ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Rummenigge. And it's Maldini. Maldini gets on his bike and on the move.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Maldini, cross flung in towards the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Ibrahimovic. Played it again. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Maldini. Rivaldo. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that is well cleared. Goa are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Spread to the right. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He is through here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Here comes another cross. Rivaldo. And here's the chance to counter. That's beautifully weighted. Priol does really well to win the ball there. Buffon getting this one clear. Played out towards the right wing. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. this could get unpredictable.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So let's get the ball rolling. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And the shots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And back to the keeper they go. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Triol gets across to intercept that. Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Might be danger here. Goa needed that. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Searching pass he's played there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rijkaard. Great vision. He's found space here, and he was alert to it. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Yaya Toure. Now it's Vieri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Over to the right flank. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's managed to get free. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Look at the space here. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cafu shows great strength. That's an imaginative pass. That has ended up in no man's land. And now they can clear their lines. Kyle Walker. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well cleared. Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And Hullet! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So,
El
third
dorsal
corner of the
8,
game.
El dorsal 10, Messi. el dorsal 11, Neymar, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Serán
well played.
sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
And now a
el
sudden
dorsal
chance to
22,
counter.
El dorsal 21, el dorsal
good looking
19,
ball.
el dorsal 23.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's had a shot! Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Bellingham does well to get it back. Knocks it out wide.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well-timed, excellent interception. Stood up well to him there. Rummenigge driving forwards. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, can he finish? He lifts the roof! A breakthrough! So late in the day! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try.
That should be it. That will be it. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Buffon picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.